The Devils have been one of the hottest storylines this NHL season, and they get ready for their first postseason game since 2018. And, of course, it's against the Rangers. I'm with Kristy Flannery of the Hockey News. Time to break down this Game 1 matchup because morning skate just wrapped up. We heard from some of the players. We heard from Lindy Ruff. This is not a team who is just content with being in the playoffs, and we heard that in the locker room.
Yeah, no, this is a team that wants to win. And even though on the outside you have these young guys and there's this narrative that they should just be happy to be there, there's still Erik Haula, there's still Brendan Schmidt. There are veterans on this team that have not won, and they're looking for their first Stanley Cup.
Well, no one's talking about the veterans on this team, I feel like. We heard a lot of questions about the inexperience the Devils have as opposed to the Rangers. Do you feel as though that this inexperience or the experience that the Rangers do have doesn't mean anything at this point because it's playoff time?
I mean, the Rangers have the edge. I mean, that's just common sense. But when you look at the Devils, yes, Jack Hughes, Nico Hischier, Jesper Bratt, they are young. But again, Andre Palat is here, Erik Haula is here, Tomas Tatar is here. So I don't think it's going to be as big of a storyline as people are making it out to be. But it is something to watch.
Yeah, and you can definitely feel it in the air that this young team, as people are calling it, they're ready to hop on this Rangers team. They're ready to get a fast start. And you can hear that with a lot of the things that the guys were saying in the locker room. Another narrative or storyline that's out there. Who should be goalkeeper number 2? Obviously, Mackenzie Blackwood is out there, but there's also the statistically better Akira, Schmidt, all these hockey names get me some from time to time. If you're Lindy Ruff, who would you have on standby for number 2?
If I was the coach, I'm going with Akira. He just seems to be the calmer goaltender between the two, and it's not a knock on Mackenzie. Mackenzie's had some injuries that he's been dealing with throughout the year, and when you look at Akira and what he's done, he stepped in when, the number 1 was yanked, whether it was Vitek or whether it was Mackenzie, and there was just a calmness about his game, and that's what you want from your netminder in the postseason. You want that calm demeanor.
Yeah, I got a chance to talk to Vitek as well, and not only is his demeanor calm, but he's locked in, he's focused, talking about what his last 24 hours have been like when it comes to preparation. That man doesn't seem like he wants to come out of goal for any reason this series. Now let's break down this Game 1 series. Obviously, the Rangers, their top 6 have been elite. Yeah. Goalie, Igor Shesterkin has been elite. How can the Devils strike them and hurt them and vice versa?
I think for the Devils, the biggest thing for them is to honestly stay out of the penalty box. The Rangers' power play is lethal, so you don't want to see those bad penalties in the neutral zone. You don't want to certainly not see anything in the offensive zone, and don't give them that opportunity to build that momentum. Even if they don't score on the man advantage, you don't want to give them the opportunity to build off of that. That's huge. And for the Rangers, they're going to want to eliminate the Devils' speed. That's going to be their main thing. They want to eliminate that as quickly as they possibly can.
Which team do you feel as though has the most pressure riding on them Game 1?
I think the Rangers do, because the Rangers, you don't bring in a Vladimir Tarasenko and a Patrick Kane if you're not in a win-now mode to a certain degree. You don't do that. So for me, I think there's more on the Rangers. Their core players are all 29, 30, 31. Whereas when you look at the Devils, Jack's 21, Nico's 24. It's a younger core with New Jersey. Their window to contend, I think, is open wider than the Rangers are right now.
All right, let's break down Game 1. What are your thoughts heading into this game tomorrow? And then how do you feel like this, not only this game, but this series is going to go?
The biggest thing that I'm going to be watching is the Devils have had some slow starts. If you watch the games, you know what I'm talking about. And they cannot give the Rangers a minute of, you can't give them anything. So for the Devils, they need to be ready to go once puck drops.